Share with God's people who are in need. Practice hospitality. Romans chapter 12, verse 13. What's up, guys? It's me, Tolu, and I'm back with another video for Talk with T.
OBO, badass.
Understand?
Yeah, somebody else. Mr. Dempsey over yeah. Plenty people done the ask. Now which Baba do the jazz? Shady Baba do well for me. Now my life is done better. Not because I suffer fast, not because I pray and fast. No be your show, no be jazz. I'm watching. Daily passing.
Today's topic is going to be dealing with peer pressure. Peer pressure is the influence, directly or indirectly, by your friends or your peers on you or areas of your life. And what some people don't know is peer pressure is evident in two ways. There's positive peer pressure and there's negative peer pressure. Positive peer pressure can be by your friends telling you to go and do your homework, or to go and study, or to go and help somebody in need. And negative peer pressure can be them telling you to go and commit a crime, or to miss curfew, or to misbehave in class. Peer pressure is so evident in the lives of teenagers and kids today that if you search it up, pretty much in every area of a kid's life, there's peer pressure. But we're only going to talk about 4. In kids and teenagers, 55% of them admit to doing drugs, 70% smoke weed or cigarettes, 41% bully, harass, or tease, or even shun at least one person for no reason, and 50% admit to getting intimate in their personal relationships, whether they wish to or not. And this is all because of peer pressure. But don't get me wrong, peer pressure isn't just evident in the lives of teenagers and kids. Peer pressure is also evident in the lives of adults. The main point is keeping up with the Joneses, meaning that they want to show their neighbors or their friends that they have as much, if not more, wealth and material things than them. Peer pressure can also lead to violent pacts such as group assaults, gangs, self-harming groups, and even death in groups, more specifically, suicide. In the lives of kids, adults, and teenagers, they have one thing in common. If they give in to peer pressure, it's usually to look cool and not lame or like a loser, or to lose their friends. But as tempting as it is to give in to peer pressure, don't. Resist peer pressure, because if you don't, it can lead to dire situations or consequences. And to avoid that, I'm going to talk about ways that you can use to avoid peer pressure or get out of a peer pressure filled situation. Number 1, say no with a firm voice and stand your ground. Saying no with a firm voice and standing your ground lets them know that you cannot be persuaded into doing what they want you to do. And if you're very serious about not joining what they want you to do, saying no and standing your ground is the best way. Letting them know, I'm not going to do what you want me to do. If you have a quivering voice or you're iffy about joining, you're like, maybe I want to go, maybe I don't, then they're going to persuade you, and that will be to no avail. Number 2, think about the consequence of that bad choice. For example, say you have a math class, you're not doing well in that class, and there's going to be a class where the teacher is going to review for an important math test that can boost your grade. Now, your friends are not in that class. You understand? They're not in that class. So they persuade you to cut class. And that class that you are cutting is an important math class. You don't want to, you get peer pressured into joining them. So you cut that class and you end up failing that class, bringing your grade even lower. So peer pressure, sometimes it doesn't affect others, it only affects you. That's what I want people to understand. Don't get me wrong, it does affect other people sometimes, but there are certain situations that it only affects you, like that situation right there. Number 3, change the topic or walk away. If you are becoming very uncomfortable with them pressuring you into doing something that you don't want to do, but you feel like you can't stand your ground just yet, then just change the topic about something else or walk away. It's easier to not talk about it. It's easier to avoid it in general. And the last one, if you find out that you're just being pressured negatively way too much by your friends, leave that friend or that friend group. It may seem difficult, but trust me, in the future you'll be very happy that you left them. Proverbs chapter 13, verse 20 says, "He that walketh with wise men shall become wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed." Meaning, if you associate yourself with wise people, you will eventually become wise. Your thoughts will be wise, your words will be wise, and your actions will be wise. But if you associate yourself with people that make bad or foolish choices, that will rub off on you as well. And you will eventually start to make bad and foolish choices. And your life will go down from there. It will go down to a point where you find it hard to pick yourself back up. So what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say resist negative peer pressure. Don't let something you do for a couple seconds waste your life for a couple years or even for the rest of your life. Be wiseful of your choices. If you know that what you're doing or what you're being pressured to do is wrong, don't do it because it can destroy your life from there. I hope I was able to help someone today and I was able to speak to someone today. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment below. Any feedback is appreciated. Remember, Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11. Have a blessed day.